There was a trend in the last 2 or 3 years in the Western gaming industry where they tried to sneak trans characters in. Like sneakily. Like they tried to stealth them like the StarCraft Ghost. Would use the cloak. They would put it in. Like what do I mean by this? I mean by the female character design, right? Like we went from Dragon Age, from Morrigan. We went to the new female character. The one that has broad shoulders, tiny tits, almost no ass, and muscular jawline, like the strongest jawline. The type of jawline that if you had when you were in high school, you'd have made your crush moist just by walking in the room, not even talking, right? And here's like the perfect example. Like this was like the perfection of the masculine jawline industrial complex that all of these companies were doing. I think like when I saw this woman, I was like, oh fuck! I mean, this is perfection. You can't get a better jawline than this. And usually when I saw this, I would immediately say that this is a failed game. It's not going to sell. And people were like, because you're a goonier. Oh, you're a goonier. You just want to goon. You just want to goon. No, if I see a video game where imagination is your oyster, like you can literally create any type of character you want, and you're making your feminine character look like a man, then I will assume that this is because you're possessed by an ideology. And if I see that people are defending your game with like, oh, you're a gooner, then I know for sure that your game is shit. Because this ideology created absolutely no games of value. There may have been like a couple that appeared, but those were like despite the ideology, right? The reason I'm saying that the ideology is to blame is because this is the type of people, like in no other industry do you see things like this. You know, like you will never see in the car industry people shaming drivers. Like an actual person at the top, someone that works at Volvo to say negative things about people who like Volvo. You won't find that in the jeans industry, like in the clothing industry. Like someone that actually says, yeah, people that buy clothing, people that are interested in fashion, they're a mistake. Like, you need an ideology that genuinely rots your brain in order to think that this makes any type of business choice. Like, why would their boss hire such a person? Like, can you imagine? No, seriously, like, imagine you're running a company and you have, like, this person that belittles your customers. Like, says negative shit about the people that buy your product. Wouldn't you fire them? Or at least have a conversation with them and be like, dude, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you do realize that I need to make money in order to pay you, right? Like, that's how it works. Like, I don't create money out of the ether. I don't fabricate money. And so, like, in order for you to get paid, I need customers. If you insult the customers, dumbass, we don't have a business. And so, like, that's the normal way of things, right? Like, that's how the universe is supposed to work. But as I said, in the West, like, you had people like this that were interested in sneaking characters like this in. I would have had more respect if they actually did say that the characters were trans. Not for this game in particular, but, like, you guys know how many female characters came out in the last 5 years that if you change their wig and you remove their makeup, they look like men. And the reason is the ideology, right? Like, they were the gender abolitionist movement. They were trying to say that, well, women that look like men are women too, and, like, if we fill video games with this type of women, that eventually it will get people to believe. And anyway, like, the moment I saw the trailer, like, literally, I just saw 1 second, I was like, okay, this game is done. And it turns out that I was right. It didn't even manage to be on the market. Like, I wish it actually got on Steam. I generally did, because I would have liked to see the sales. Because now people may say, oh no, it would have been actually an amazing game, V. You're just a bigot. You don't understand. The game would have been kick-ass. It's just that for some reason the corporates pulled the plug and we're never going to experience the wonders of the perfect dark. Yeah. The level designer says that gamers were a mistake. Attacks them as racist pigs for opposing race swaps. Again, like, the lack of creativity. Many of these people are trying to reverse engineer games now. Like, they're incapable of creating new IPs. And the cope, oh, I love the cope. It's like, well, most of the things have already been created. Really, have they? Have they? Then why is Stellar Blade selling so much? Why is Nikkei a video game that, by all accounts, is just a fucking phone game? It should never compete with the AAA industry. No way, no how. And yet, Wukong, Path of Exile 2, right? Like, Path of Exile 2 changes the fucking formula. It's not the best game, but it does try to make something new. It's not like Path of Exile 1, you got, like, the Diablo thing, and you got a roll, like, in Dark Souls. Like, it does try something, at least. It tries to break the mold. None of these games from the West try to break the mold. What they do is, like, they try to reverse engineer what worked, and then they do a race swap, or then they do a gender swap, and then you have, like, a chuckle face over here going, it's like, oh, yeah, well, people who disagree with that, they're racist pigs. And they go and they attack the customer. Like, the interesting thing that, even if they don't attack me personally, because, like, at this point, I don't even care about race swaps, because I just don't care, period. I'm just not interested in the games anymore. Like, I'm not even getting upset. It's just, like, indifference. And so, they're not targeting me, but it's still upsetting because it's targeting my community. Like, I grew up with gamers. Some of my best friends are gamers. They did nothing wrong to you. Just so it happens, like, my mom was a gamer. My wife is a gamer. Why are you insulting them? And the companies would allow these people to exist. And like, again, imagine if you have this level of spite towards the customer, how can you make a good product? Like, if you absolutely despise, let's say you absolutely despise people who buy guns, right? Why would you work in the gun industry? This is what I never understood. The only answer is because you're grifting. Like, you wanna take some money and then you wanna fuck off. You're not actually interested in contributing to the industry, improving the industry, because, like you have a conscientious objector over there. And so, it is with great sorrow to announce that, to everyone's surprise, Perfect Dark, a game that I understood was going to be great, it's just that I was a gooder, is going to be cancelled. And many other games have been cancelled. Maybe Gunners have money. Did they think about that? Or does money not matter anymore? Because I saw, like, another group of people saying that, well, the market isn't important, right? Like, morality uber alles. Yeah, but does morality put food on the table? Like, I'm saying, like, I'm not saying not to be moral, but, like, are we going to be moral over the most trivial shit imaginable over video games? Like, this is where morality is at now in the video game industry? Really? Oh my goodness, they made the Stellar Blade. Oh, she has a plum pass. That's immoral. They made a mod. Oh, goodness gracious, not a mod. It's got a tattoo. Oh, Arch. Why are you supporting that? For those of you who watch my video, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'll see you guys on my live stream. Link is into the pinned comment. As usual, I would like you to take care.